Good morning from KMVT.
Good morning, Southern Idaho. I'm Jacob Bison. Here's a look at your digital news update. Now that construction has ramped up at the intersection of Blue Lakes Boulevard South and Kimberly Road, a new project has started nearby. According to the City of Twin Falls, crews are installing a new water main at the intersection of Kimberly Road and Locust Street. Traffic on Kimberly Road will be reduced to one lane in each direction. Drivers on Locust Street should note that the intersection at Kimberly Road will be completely closed and detoured. The project should take about 2 weeks to complete. The city recommends using alternate routes during this time, or drivers should plan for delays and watch out for flagger instructions. The Idaho Transportation Department says it will close the section of the eastbound I-84 highway between the Twin Falls and Kimberly interchange as they continue reconstruction of the Vineyard Bridge. The closure started last night and should now be open. I-84 will close again tonight between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. Eastbound drivers on I-84 will need to exit at the Twin Falls interchange and detour to State Highway 25 back to I-84. Those taking US 93 will not be able to access eastbound I-84 and will need to follow the detour. Westbound drivers will be unaffected. ITD says additional nighttime closures may be necessary later this week or early next as crews set bridge supports in place. Real-time updates about closures will be available using 511. A flooded roadway continues to close off Shoshone Falls Park to vehicles and pedestrians. High water levels at Durkee's Lake are overwhelming drainage basins, causing overflow, which is ultimately damaging the roadway that was just resurfaced. To protect the Shoshone Falls grade from further damage, crews have put sandbags and tarps to manage water flow over the roadway. Twin Falls City Public Information Coordinator Josh Palmer emphasizes that these measures must remain in place indefinitely.
We'll try and reopen it as soon as we can. Typically this time of year is not a peak time of year for visitors as well as for waterfall, but we do want to get it reopened as quick as possible.
While the park remains closed, Durkee's Lake is open at this time. You can find information at tfid.org. A local state lawmaker is resigning after 32 years of elected public service. Representative Lance Clough turned in his resignation letter to the Twin Falls County Republican Central Committee yesterday. Clough said he privately decided not to seek re-election in 2026 and will resign from Seat A District 25 at the end of November. The 77-year-old has begun to experience health limitations and wants to spend time with his family as well as seek personal goals. He served as a city council member, mayor of Twin Falls, and representative in the state legislature. The City of Jerome Fire Department is preparing to give back to the community through its annual coat drive. For the past 9 years, the fire department has been giving out coats to kids in need each winter. The firefighters began purchasing them back in July. This year, the department hopes to hand out 1,000 coats on 2 different dates. The events will run like previous years, according to Fire Marshal David Lassell.
The kids have to be here when they get their coat. We want to see the smile on their face and make sure it's going to a kid in need.
If you'd like to pick up a coat for your child, you can head over to the fire station at 110 West Yakima Avenue from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday if coats are still available. If you can't make it this weekend, the fire department plans on holding another drive December 7th. Now let's check in with meteorologist Jordan Scheifler for a look at your weather.
Today we're going to be looking at temperatures a little bit above average. Take a look at those highs. We could be looking around temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Northern Magic Valley still looking at the upper 60s, possibly 70 degrees heading into Wendell. We can also see that across the Snake River as well, heading down there. 70 degrees there, and then we're looking at the low 60s, upper 60s up into across the Snake River as well. So could be a pretty warm day, but temperatures will start to change as we start heading into the rest of our extended forecast. We can see that here. Temperatures dropping into the weekend, 51 degrees by Saturday. Could be looking at a little bit of rain over these next couple days, and then we come back with our rain and then snow showers heading into the start of next week with temperatures starting to drop. We're looking at 37 degrees as we head into Wednesday. In the Magic Valley, we see that similar trend. We're looking at 68 degrees tomorrow, continue to cool down into the weekend. Brief pause in terms of rain, and then coming back as we head into the start of next week with some possible snow showers as well on Tuesday.
That was a look at your digital news update. We'll be back with more local news today at noon. Until then, you can also send us story ideas by sending an email to news@kmvt.com.